Hello guys, what is up? I got another OU Wi-Fi battle here against DaBomb. I showed you this last time, so I don't know whether I need to go over anything. My team is exactly the same, except for instead of having Sudowoodo on it, I have my Strikers, which is Fortress, in case I did want to get my Stealth Rock set up in any way, shape, or form. So his team is, all in all, pretty threatening. But let's just get on into the battle. Whoops. He has a bunch of big threats, and I can't safely go for a fire-type move without worrying about being switched into. So that's a big problem. Switch into by Heatran, by the way, because it's going to have Flash Fire. So he's going to lead with his Ferrothorn, and I know he's going to switch into Heatran. I didn't have anything I could hit it with, so I just went for the Brave Bird instead of the Fire-type move, which was obviously going to get absorbed by Forge here. And I just did not want to do that, so I went for the Brave Bird. And it's going to do about a third of its health. It's not very effective, does about a third. That shows how awesome Talonflame is. I'm going to switch here into Reaper, because I don't know what he's going to do. He just has a Charcoal. He doesn't have an Air Balloon, so he's actually a bulk set. He's trying to bulk me. So he goes for the Protect, which is literally the perfect time for me to go for a substitute. Now he can't Toxic me. Which basically means that the whole premise of this thing is done. So I'm going to go for the Nightshade, I guess. I don't really know. Is there a speed tie here? Nah. Oh, what do you know? I actually outspeed him. He's going to go for the Roar and send right back in the Talonflame. And that point in his HP, I think Brave Bird's gonna kill it, so I go for another Brave Bird, and it indeed does. That thing is dead from my Talonflame and 50 damage from Reaper, which is pretty awesome. That thing is going to be annoying. Or it would have been. Now he's gonna send in a Milotic, which is also pretty awesome looking. And I'm like, nah, I don't really want to stay in on you. And so now I'm going to go right back into Reaper and find out he has leftovers, which I would have found out. He's just going to go straight for the Dragon Tail anyway to cycle me out, which means the Reaper stayed there for about 2 seconds. And now my Greninja comes in, and I'm like, ew, whatever. I'll just hit you with Dark Pulses. And he is indeed going to get hit with Dark Pulse. And it's going to do damage. And he's going to flinch, and I'm like, lol. He doesn't get very lucky with this Milotic, I'm just saying. So I'm going to go for a Scald here, not because I wanted to go for the Scald, because I had to go somewhere for like a few minutes, and it auto-chose the move. Which means I did nothing, and he's going to go for a Scald and hit me and burn me, I believe. Which means I couldn't go for U-turn anymore. I could, but, so I go for Scald, and it doesn't burn him, which is probably good, because he has Marble Scale, most likely. So I get burned, though, of course. So I can't really go for the U-turn unless I don't want to do anything and do more damage to myself. And I'm like, you know what, I'm annoyed because I got that, I was unlucky, and just chose the wrong move, so I'm gonna go for a Dark Pulse. Actually, I guess it wasn't that bad that I did that. He's gonna get flinched again. And Dark Pulse is like a 10% chance, and I flinch him both times I use it against this Milotic, and I'm just gonna knock him out with the next one. And I'm like laughing on the inside because I deserved it. So, there goes the Milotic. Goodbye, beautiful, shiny Milotic. I'm sorry I had to murder you. I'm sorry. So, now he's gonna send in his Ninjask. I don't like this Ninjask. He's gonna go for the Protect, and I predict that, and I'm like, I'll save you for the Death Fodder later. So I'm gonna go into my Talonflame. Like a boss. He's gonna go for a Protect here. Get the speed boost. But the Protect failed, so he's going to be able to Protect again, which probably wasn't the best thing. He's going to go for a Substitute, and I went for Flare Blitz. If I had not gone for... Oh, I went for U-turn, actually. If I had gone for Brave Bird, then this entire thing would not have happened, and that Ninjask would have just died. And that would have made my life easier. I mean, not that much worse, seeing as how that thing literally did nothing to me. So now he's going to send in Charkeisha. I'm going to send in Charkeisha. Because Charkeisha is pretty awesome. So I'm going to Mega X, and I think I'm going to go for a bunch of weird moves, where this is just going to be a bunch of him stalling out. He's going to Swords Dance. I'm going to go for like a Flare Blitz or something. Flare Blitz or Dragon Claw, one of the two. Because I don't want that thing behind the substitute so it can transfer that substitute. I go for the Dragon Claw. So what I can do here for a little while is now he's going to stall me out for a while because he's so fast. He can obviously outspeed me. So I'm going to play some mind games with him. I'm going to go for Flare Blitz this turn. Then Substitute. Then Flare Blitz. I mean, not Substitute. I'm going to go for the Dragon Claw, then Flare Blitz, then Dragon Claw, then Flare Blitz. I mean, so it's going to be like Dragon Claw, Flare Blitz, Dragon Claw, Dragon Claw, instead of Dragon Claw, Flare Blitz, Dragon Claw, Flare Blitz. Because I expect him to expect the Flare Blitz on that turn, so that he will switch into something that will be able to take the Flare Blitz, but not so well the Dragon Claw. That's what happens. I'm just going to tell you now, I do something incredibly awesome. I should get an award for it. So he can't go for any more substitutes after this unless he wants to kill himself. So I go for a Flare Blitz. And then he's going to protect while I go for a Dragon Claw. Just to see what I'm going to do. Because I might go for another Flare Blitz and he doesn't want to deal with that in case he goes into something that can't take a Flare Blitz. So he's going to go protect. I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw. Nope, Flare Blitz, I'm sorry. I don't know. So he's going to Baton Pass this turn and go into... Okay, I didn't do anything impressive. I think he just thought that I would go to a Flare Blitz, go for another Flare Blitz, because he would expect me to go for Dragon Claw. So he's going to intimidate me, and I just go for a Flare Blitz. Okay, I was wrong on this. I'm sorry. I went for Flare Blitz expecting him to switch into something that could take a Dragon Claw. And it's going to do a lot of damage. So now I'm going to switch. Because that thing is scary. It's a Swords Dance boosted. And this is exactly why I saved my Greninja. I can just sack it, because it can die. It only has 8 HP, and it can't even outspeed that thing. So my Greninja had no use, so I just switch it out to die, and then I go straight into Talonflame. See, this is my whole plan all along. Get into something that could easily kill it with a priority Brave Bird. I'm so sorry. That thing's dead. It's gone. You didn't even see its HP bar go down. It's so dead. That would happen to Talonflame, except I'm too smart. Now he's going to go into Ninjask. It's just going to die from a... no, he's going to protect. But either way, it's just going to die next turn. He's just stalling out the inevitable death of that thing. Boom! He's going to get the speed boost. And then boom, he's dead. Because I'm choice banded into this. So, boom. He's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim. Where'd he go? I don't even know. Where'd he go? Into the floor. That's what would have happened in the past generations. But not anymore. Now he's going to send in a Scizor, and I'm like, I'd rather not. So I'm going to switch. I still have 2 fire types, though. So I'm going to go into Reaper now. Reaper's going to reap some souls. He's going to frisk him and find out that he needs an item for this Scizor, too. This Bullet Punch is going to do a fair amount of damage, so he's going to go for a Pursuit, which is going to do a lot. And almost KO me. Which is kind of weird, because you don't see that many people running Pursuit on those things anymore. You used to, but now you don't. So, yeah, I'm going to burn him, and I'm going to live this next Pursuit with like 6 or 7 HP or something like that. 15, because I burned him. So now I'm going to Pain Split him, and take his HP, take his souls. Yummy, yummy, delicious souls for breakfast, and that's a girl. I took her souls, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now he's going to go, I don't know. The trainer's a he, so he controls her, so he's going to go for U-turn. DaBomb. He's DaBomb, guys. So he's going to go into a Ferrothorn. And now I am going to go for a Nightshade. 2 damage. Now I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp and burn him. Burn all the things, guys. Remember, if you're doing something, you gotta burn all the things. So now, so I'm leech seated. I don't like that. My HP belonged to me. Don't steal my souls, it's Reaper's job to steal souls. So, yeah. I'm annoyed that he's stealing my soul, so I'm gonna switch into, that's right, who else other than Talonflame. And he's gonna go for the Stealth Rocks now. I guess not expecting a switch into Talonflame so he could just kill Talonflame. Because Talonflame would die from the Stealth Rock damage instantly because it was lower than half. So now, I'm going to die from all the recoil, plus the Rocky Helmet, plus those things. But he's going to die too. So we're both gonna die. He has iron barbs and rocky helmet, I believe. Yeah, rocky helmet. And then I just do 25 damage to myself from using flare blitz in the first place. And there goes Talonflame. But I did use it well. Choice band. OP. It's just so awesome. Magical. Now I'm gonna go into Hydreigon, which is shiny. Yep, that's right, guys. I got a shiny Hydreigon. It's not 5 IV, it's only 3 and doesn't have a speed. So I just run it with a Scarf set instead of Specs like I normally like to run. But Scarf works too, because I'm just going to hit him with a flamethrower and he's going to die. Goodbye. See you later. Or not, because you're dead. Goodbye. Bye now. See ya. Bye. And that's the end of the game. That was probably the better of the two. So I might not even upload the other one. Anyway. So yeah, I still had 4 Pokemon left at the end of that battle. But either way, so, if you like this video, no, I don't want to delete it, whoops. Okay, so if you like this video and want to see more of these videos here, I'm going to go in circles now. You can't read the names. But either way, if you want to see more videos, please subscribe to my channel and stuff. Bye.